Hi, my name is Brandon Santos. It is May 23rd, 2016, and I'm here doing an interview with Mr. Anthony D'Onofrio. We're doing this for the Field of Honor project, which is recognizing the significance and contributions of veterans in our community. And the main reason I'm doing this is because I want to learn what it's like to serve in the military and the lessons that can be learned from doing so. Okay, so just to start off, what war did you serve in, and what branch of service were you in?
I served in 1966 through 1968, and in the Army, U.S. Army.
Okay. What was your rank in the Army?
When I left, I was E5, Specialist 5. It's like the same grade as a buck sergeant, where you see 3 stripes. But mine, because I was a medic, it's a specialist.
Yeah.
So it comes with like an eagle and a stripe above it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you did a lot of medic stuff during?
I was a combat medic.
Oh, okay.
That was my MOS assigned to me, yes.
Okay. So were you drafted or did you enlist?
I was drafted, although I was ready to enlist. My friend Angelo and Angelo at the time was my best friend. We had gone to Jamaica, Queens is where we were, because we had been at 2 physicals already and we got tired of waiting. Yeah. So we went over there and said, we're ready to go. Mm-hmm. And they said, well, you're already being drafted anyway. So, so I did not volunteer. Technically, I was drafted, yes.
So why were you interested in volunteering?
At the time, I wanted to serve for the U.S. I wanted to do what was the right thing to do.
So patriotic, that's what you felt?
Yes, I still feel that way.
Very good. So how was the training like for your... for what you were doing?
The basic training, like
the basic training.
The basic training. I think it lasted like 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
It's physical and hard. Yes, discipline.
Yeah.
Very hard. From 5 in the morning until whenever at night.
That's really tough.
Yes.
Was it difficult to leave your family behind?
A little bit. Yes. My mother, I think, took it a little bit hard at the time. Yes.
Okay. What was it like to experience combat for the first time?
A little scary.
Really scary? Yeah. Do you have any memorable experiences while at war?
I have lots of experiences, of course. The one thing I am glad that I was fortunate that they made me a medic. A combat medic. There's a difference because, if you're in the infantry and you have to kill people, my job was to save people. Yeah. So I was fortunate and I liked what I did very much, and I think it really helped me a lot. Okay. So I was happy that they asked me to be a medic. Yes.
What was your relationship like with your fellow servicemen?
Oh my God, that's almost indescribable. You bond with the people you serve with, especially in combat. They're like your brothers, your family. And you would even give your life for them if you had to. Yeah. There's a bonding that is like no other bonding. It's very difficult to describe.
Do you still are in contact with them today?
Some of them. I'm in contact with about a dozen of them.
Oh, okay.
One in particular, we see each other quite a bit. He is in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. We do visit each other every couple of years.
Okay. Yeah. Are you still as close as you were before? Or
when we see each other, there's definitely a bonding. Obviously, we have families now and so on, so it's a little bit different, but when we do see each other, we do feel that there still is quite a bit of bonding.
Okay. Yes. Did you carry any precious objects with you while at war?
What do you mean?
Like things that were, I guess, symbolic to your life before the war, things that were important to you? I not only wore dog tags, but I also had a cross. Okay. That I carried with me. Is that the kind of stuff? Yeah.
Exactly I carried across. Yes. Okay. It made me feel that maybe it would protect me. And maybe it did. I don't know.
Do you remember the day your service ended?
Yes, I do. January 12, 1968.
What was that day like for you emotionally?
It was nice. It was nice, but also sad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason it was sad, because at that time, the Vietnam War was very unpopular.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the general public,
Mm-hmm.
not everyone, but a good part of it,
Yeah.
took it out on the people that served for the country.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit hard to take.
Mm-hmm.
That, we went to serve our country, we risked our life, we left our families, we left our jobs, and yet people did not appreciate us at the time.
Yeah.
Not until probably about 15, 20 years ago that people started to recognize us, and we're able to talk about it a little bit more freely. We
Yeah.
went for a couple of decades that we never even talked about the war in Vietnam, as if it never existed.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Was it difficult to move on after your service?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yes.
What did you do as a career after the war?
I got hired at IBM Corporation, so I'm retired from IBM. I spent 25 years at IBM.
That's nice. Is there anything you would like to add that we haven't covered in this interview, like a message you would like to share?
If it was up to me, I would encourage every young man and every young lady to serve the United States of America, because it's a great country. It teaches you a lot. It taught me a lot. Discipline, respect. So I would encourage the young people to think about the military, not necessarily as a career, but at least to serve, maybe 2 years or something like that. If I had to do it all over again, I would do it all over again.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the interview.